Guess what time it is? It's time for some Ghoulish Bites. Trick or treat!
Come on in. Have some late night treats for the mind of the spooky ghoul.
Alright, stream chat. There we go. We got the stream chat pulled up. We're good to go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Perfect time so I could grab some food. No problem. So, we're getting back into it. We're on to the ghoulish parts of the podcast. This is where we usually talk about our favorite snacks currently, and we talk about other things that we feel like wishing about. So, we might get a little bit political in this episode. Just a heads up, but just a warning. There might be some political conversations. No, there will be political conversations happening here, and so we can't keep ignoring it. We have to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it during the Ghoulish Bites. So, anyways, Meso, how have you been? I know that life has been crazy for you lately. You've been busy with work. The holidays was really, really difficult. So, how are you doing? Hi, baby.
There she is. I'm gonna say, I know you're talking to me. I just know what you're saying.
I'm
you all right,
so
love?
sorry. I'm fine. I'm just wondering where Birdie went. So, give me 1 second. I gotta check my phone because
it was very abrupt. So I don't know if they got disconnected or something.
No, I think that they might have been called. They might have to take care of the baby or something like that. So let me just see my messages real quickly and see what she says. If she comes back. If not, that's fine. How have you been, baby? Aside from the crazy schedule that you had with work, it's been really hard for me and her to spend some time together. And being sick. So on top of being busy with work, I was sick before she was sick, and then she got sick, and then Birdie got sick, and then it was just a mess of everybody being sick. So we just canceled.
Plague just spreading.
Yeah, we just canceled our episode for December because we weren't feeling 100%. So, here we are. So anyhow, what is your current favorite snack?
Right now, so my blood sugar has been messed up again. So for those of you who don't know, I have PCOS, which has caused me to have insulin resistance, which insulin resistance is essentially the same, you treat it the same way you treat pre-diabetes. So it can turn into diabetes, so I have to watch my blood sugar, and I started having bad spikes again. So right now, I actually found my favorite current snack is, there's Werther. You know how they make Werther's, like, chewy caramels?
Yeah.
But they're zero sugar ones. And they're really good. And I really like those. Those have been very helpful. And then they make a zero sugar whipped cream, which has been really good. I've been eating the shit out of that. Like, when I have a little sweet tooth, I just go in there and blast them into my mouth like a classy lady. It's very delicious. It's very helpful. And then pork rinds. Pork rinds are super macro friendly. Like low carb and stuff, which I have to watch my carbs too, because carbs, fun fact, turn into sugar. So I've just been all around hating my life in that aspect. But there's a lot of alternatives now, at least, for people. So I've been just exploring that. There's an ice cream brand, which I want to give a shout out to, called Rebel ice cream. And that is like very, very low sugar per pint, like 2 grams at most. Now if you don't like fake sugars, totally understand. It's not for everybody. I'm not scared of them. They don't bug me, and I'm gonna use the shit out of them because I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And if I can't have real sugar, I'm gonna have my fake sugar. I don't give a shit. So, but if you don't mind that, Rebel makes them really good. The texture's kind of different than like a normal ice cream, but it's not bad.
It's like a sherbet
I like it
texture?
a lot more than Halo.
Is it like a sherbet texture where it's kind of waxy?
No, I don't want to say it's like grainy, but it's a little like, not sandy. It's not as smooth as regular ice cream.
So it's a little bit more
coarse. It's still very good. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I like it more than Halo Top just because a lot of the Halo Top ice creams taste like coconut, and I fucking hate coconut.
That's fair.
So.
Not everybody likes coconut.
So I've been eating the shit out of that, though.
Man. Yeah, my sister, I can't remember the name of the brand, but my sister found this really good ice cream that all three of us have liked. What are they called? Afters is what she like. They have an ube flavored one. They have a cookie butter one, which is the one me and Ginger really, really like. They have a strawberries and cream or a strawberry shortcake. It was one of those two. So they have a bunch of really good flavors, and it's really good ice cream. Like the cookie butter one is really good. And the coffee one is also good. I love coffee ice cream. My sister and I both like coffee ice cream.
I love coffee.
We
Coffee ice cream
coffee ice
too.
cream. Yeah, we used to get the little tiny Haagen-Dazs pints, you know, the little tiny ones that have like the coffee
Mhm.
flavor. Oh man. And then I also like the mocha, like mocha ice cream, the mocha toffee ice cream. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man. But for me, as of late, I've been still on my journey of trying to find my favorite snacks. But one thing that I've noticed, uh, I've been craving Jello, so I've made Jello. I made blue raspberry Jello,
Mm.
and the only thing is, I'm kind of mad
Ooh.
because I like to eat my Jello with whipped cream, and I didn't buy whipped cream, so I made the Jello. So I'm just eating the Jello, and I'm like, man,
Oh.
this would be nice with whipped cream. So I need to go to the store and buy some whipped cream. But I have a blue raspberry one that I made, and my sister is suggesting that I switch it to a different container, which would be easier because a smaller portion would be nice to just be able to grab and eat rather than I put it in like a pie dish because it was the only thing I could think of. But now I have to like literally scrape it out of there to eat it, so it's too much of a
Right.
pain. So next time I make some, I have grape Jello waiting to be made, so I'm gonna make some grape Jello. I've been really back into
I
my.
don't think I've ever had grape.
I love grape flavored like gum, grape flavored candy. I like grape flavored things. And
Right.
so lately I've been back on my grape kick. So I've been craving a lot of grape soda. I've been eating the grape Sour Patch Kids where it's just all grapes. And at my coworker brought a whole bag of Jolly Ranchers, and she lets me have
Ooh.
the grape every now and then. So I'll snatch a grape from her desk, and it's her least favorite flavor, so I get to eat the one that she doesn't like the most. But
Hey,
yes,
you know what? That
so
works out for you.
I've been in a grape mood, and I've also been in an orange soda mood. So it's grape soda and orange soda. Those are the two things
Ooh,
that I've
orange
been.
soda.
Yeah, so I learned that I like Crush orange soda of all the orange sodas. But I also kind of like
It is the best.
I kind of like the
Sunkist?
the sun, not the Sunkiss. What is the other one that my sister got? Um, Shasta. The Shasta orange is also pretty good. It's like my
Ooh, I've
second
never had
favorite.
that one.
Yeah, so I like the orange crush. That's really, really, really good. But that's my favorite orange soda flavor. But for the grape soda, I learned that my favorite grape soda is actually the Sunkiss grape. So I like the Sunkiss grape more than the Crush grape. So yeah, I've been enjoying my grape flavored snacks, and I've also been craving a lot of chips and pickle. I'm back to my pickle cravings, and I like to eat my
Of
pickle
course.
with
Your
this
Christmas episode
cheese.
triggered you.
It really did. It really did. But yeah, so I
Haunted by the Christmas pickle.
but I like to eat the pickles, but I also like to eat it with my cheese. So I have this cheese that I got, which is like a truffle cheese. So it's cheese with truffle in it. So I
Mhm.
like to eat that with my pickle, and that's like my combo snack, like especially like when it's like nighttime and I want
Interesting.
a snack. I'll eat a pickle and eat like just a sliver of the cheese that I have because it came in like a circular thing. So I just take little slivers off of it and eat it. But yeah, that's currently my go-to snack. So aside
Something
from
that
that,
sucks is that. Oh, sorry.
no, go on.
I was gonna say, have you seen the TikTok candies that are like the crystal candies that are hard on the outside but soft in the inside?
Yes, I have. They're called crystal candies, and it's like a Japanese candy that was
Yes.
trending all over, and then people
Yes.
started recreating it. Yes,
They're so good.
are they? Okay, I haven't gotten a
I
chance to try
love
them
them.
yet. Yeah, I haven't got a chance to try them yet because
So
I haven't found a place that I wanted to buy them from and try them. So I just haven't
they're
gotten a chance to try them.
expensive.
Yeah,
I
I
got some
noticed.
from one of the more popular places, but it's still like a small company, but they are expensive. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's overpriced. I don't like it," but I really like them. It's called Silky Gems, and I actually ended up before my blood sugar. I started finding out, but because I kind of fell off the wagon sugar wise, and I kind of fucked myself up that way. Like I did it to myself,
Gigi,
but
hold on,
because
sorry.
depression. Doggy being naughty. Oh boy. Puppy doing puppy stuff.
Yeah, the puppy is still going through potty training, and yeah, so
Mhm.
she was squatting on the carpet right there.
Oh, naughty bean.
Sorry. Sorry for the
Naughty,
really
naughty.
loud
It's okay.
yelling there.
Puppy things happen.
I just wanted to
But
stop it
yeah,
before it continued. Carry on,
no,
sorry.
absolutely. That do be like that. But with everything that happens this year, I kind of fell off the wagon, especially because my stomach diagnosis plus my brother and everything. I just started eating like shit again. But before I decided to get my shit together again, I bought more of the Silky Gems and something about the texture. It's like the texture is like the flavor is good too, but it's not super strong. But it's just that fucking texture haunts me. It's so good. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so like satisfying to eat.
Oh, they're
Love it. You
very
can make it at home
pretty.
too, but I'm not
They're
gonna do that.
really pretty.
They are. It's very good.
Can you send me the site that you bought yours from?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, send me that site because I've been wanting to try them. I just haven't found a seller that I wanted to buy them from.
Yeah. If you get the sour ones, I recommend buying the sour powder
Hold on,
that you
sorry.
can dip them in because it's very good.
Hold on. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Sorry, you guys. So many distractions today.
Let's see here. But I'm obsessed with them.
Oh, thank you, Meso.
Some of them are filled. The mango filled one was so fucking good.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Mango is one of my favorite like fruit flavors. No, it's okay, Papa. I was just like, Papa's got something to say. I'm still concerned that Birdie hasn't responded to my text message. I hope she's okay. But she probably did get busy.
Yeah, I
She
do
had to
too.
probably babysit,
I'm assuming it's something like in her house, yeah.
or the power went out. So I'll hear from her later. Um, so says we love your
Yeah, it
distraction,
was very
Papa.
sudden.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
A welcome distraction.
another thing that I have discovered and enjoyed, and I brought it to like we had a lot of friends' birthdays back to back. We had our friends' birthdays happen in January, like quite a few in January, and so I brought a bag of my favorite candy that I discovered because I like the Swedish candies, and my sister and I found them through TikTok, and she ordered a bag of the Bubs, right? And so she was able to order some, and we got to try
Yes,
some.
Bubs.
And so Five Below now has, like the ones in our area, has Bubs. And I was able to get myself the Tutti Fruity flavored Bubs.
They're so good.
It is the best of all the flavors I tried, followed by the chocolate banana one. The chocolate banana Bubs is
I haven't
also
tried that
really
one.
good. So yeah, I can't find the chocolate banana. Like they haven't been stocked in the store for the past few months. But the Tutti Frutti, every time we go, I buy the Tutti Frutti because it's like my favorite. I like it more than the pink
texture
ones.
is so good.
That like I was like my friends and I, we were all having a game night for our friend's birthday, and so I just had a bag and I just opened it and everybody could try it, and like I'm like eating it and enjoying it, and the girl like my friend Alice, she tried some. She goes, "There's just something about this, like it's just satisfying. Like the texture is satisfying, the flavor is satisfying. It just tastes really good." So it was like one of those things. Like it was
right.
Perfect. It was like a perfect little sweet sour candy treat, and the texture is not like sticky, but it's not also like it's not like marshmallow where it's as soft as marshmallow. So it's like a combination of marshmallow and like a gummy,
yes.
a candied gummy. So it's like kind of a combination of both. It's like a marshmallowy um gummy. It's delicious. I love Bubs, and so my favorite flavor is the Tutti Frutti. So highly recommend if you guys get a chance to try it. Unless you don't like Tutti Frutti flavor, then try the chocolate banana one.
If they
Unless you
could
don't
just
like banana, then you just
if
too
they could just
picky.
figure out how to make one and sugar free, I would be so happy. But a lot of candy can't be made sugar free because it fucks up the texture. And I'm like, I love candy. I want it.
Well, you discovered crystal candy,
I'm
so
have a fucking tantrum.
I do want to try them, so I'm probably gonna buy them from the website that you got. So
Yeah, you have to tell me how you like them.
Oh, I will.
They're very good.
What the heck?
Describe them to me in graphic detail since I can't eat them anymore.
Oh, I will. I'll give you some ASMR later, where I'm just like, where I'll
They're
chew
so
on
crunchy.
it. So I'll make sure you can hear the
Oh,
bite of it, and then you can hear like the chew,
yeah.
like what it sounds like with like just the quietness of the chew. Yeah. Poor Miso.
Oh,
I know. I feel
oh,
so bad. Oh man.
stupid human body. Just let me have candy.
But a couple things I wanted to bring up during the Ghoulish Bites actually is I don't know if you guys remember a little topic I covered last time about a certain seer who had predictions. And I wanted to
Ah, Baba
touch up
Yaga.
I wanted to Baba Vanga. I wanted to touch up
Vanga.
on some things because a lot of the predictions we heard kind of happened, but kind of not happened. You know, we still haven't had our alien encounter, but
Right.
I don't know. It was all over the like. There was another person who also predicted certain things, and they had some similar predictions to Baba Vanga's predictions back in 2025. But they have it for this year. So some of her predictions are lining up with some of the other people's predictions for 2026. So her 2025 predictions are kind of being carried on to 2026 based on what the other predictors have mentioned, right? So the 2025 predictions that we had was lab grown organs. I don't know if we've explored that any longer. I haven't heard anything about it. We still haven't had alien contact, or if we did, it wasn't something that we were aware of
That
or
we
it
know
was
about, yeah.
publicized, you know. But it was supposed to be like
Mm-hmm.
it was supposed to be like during a sporting event they were supposed to show up, and they haven't shown up for that. There was also a prediction of the assassination of Vlad Putin by his own people, which hasn't happened. And then that there was an unknown virus that would make Trump get sick, and then he would pass away from this unknown illness. And then there was a lot of predictions about devastating natural disasters from fire, storms, earthquakes, floods, which there was quite a few problems last year with that one.
That's happened.
Like,
If I say that
like
keep,
the
just keep on
fire
going.
all over LA last year. There
Mhm.
was supposed to be developments in human telepathy. I'm sure that it probably did come true, but they're probably keeping it from us. It's probably information that they are not sharing. And there was a big war that will happen in Europe with disastrous results for the continent and its people. And this was the same prediction that Nostradamus had made. And then there was an unidentified large country who will use biological weapons. So that was the predictions that she had for 2025. And most of her predictions are like 80% accurate. But one of the things that we talked about during that episode is her predictions were made before she passed away. And she passed away in what year was it? Hold on. She passed away in 1996. So all of her predictions were documented and kept back then. And she died of breast cancer in 1996. So one thing that's happened with her predictions is a lot of her predictions have come true. She still has an 80% accuracy, but the timelines are no longer lining
Right.
up. They're still happening in the future in the way she's saying, but in different times. But what we discussed during that episode was the human element of people choosing to listen and make a change, or people who aren't. You know what I mean? And so, based
Mhm.
on if a person knows something terrible is going to happen, so they start to make changes to that, might change when the event occurs and might possibly eliminate said event or have the event break down a different way. But usually there's a human element of change included with her predictions. So the predictions that were lining up with her predictions, with some of the predictions of other people in for 2026 is World War III. That's one prediction that they made, and that's what they have for 2026 is World War III. The other thing, yep. And then the other thing was mysterious illness killing Trump. And one of the more scary ones is the fact that a war like World War III would cause Western civilizations to cease to exist. That's the prediction. And it's a really dark and scary prediction. And with the climate here
Current
in the
events.
United States. And another thing that I thought was interesting is when we were talking about her predictions, one of the things that she mentioned was hold on, I'm trying to find it right now. One of her predictions
Is it my background,
was,
Portra? Is that what you're scared of?
we're scared of what's happening to our country, to our dear country.
That too, yeah.
The prediction that she made was the last real president of the United States would be the 44th president. And so she predicted that the 44th president would be the last US president. And the 44th president was whom?
Biden, wasn't it?
Nope. It was President Barack Obama. So the reason I mention this, and it's going to get really, really spicy for some people who will find what I have to say offensive, but her prediction of that being the last president of the United States, I truly believe is true, because that's when the orange man made it into the office. And changes
That's fair.
were made while he was there. And now those changes are being continued now that he's running the country again. So there was already... Yeah. So part of me feels like she was correct with that being our last president. And that scares me at the same time. But I also have a slight bit of hope and faith that it just means what we have as our country right now will cease to exist because we're going to come up with a new one. So that's like how I'm trying to be positive about it. Is yes, it like all these predictions says it will cease to exist, but you don't really know how things cease to exist. Like you don't even know if it's like actual destruction or if a change happens. You know what I mean? So I am trying to be I'm trying to be positive about it as hard as it is right now to stay positive. I mean, we're in a really bad time right now for those of you guys that are unaware. Yeah, the United States is in a bad state right now. This in 2025, 2026. It's been really, really rough. And you know, we have people that are meant to protect us now attacking citizens. And as of today, or was it yesterday, another person was brutally
today, yep.
Brutally executed. Slaughtered. And so this happened in Minnesota, and you know, we've lost quite a few people because of this, and it's a scary time to be in. So it's really hard to be hopeful right now. But right now,
yeah,
you know, we have to remain hopeful. We have to remain the good source, you know? We have to remain positive. We have to stick there with each other and be there for each other. And for me, one of the quotes that I have on my page, you guys have seen it, is let me see if I can find this exact quote that I like. This exact quote: "Make no mistake, creating in the face of hate and despair, is a form of is an act of defiance." So that was something that I found from one of my favorite storytellers. He goes by Vampire Snevo, and that's a quote that he posted. And I saved the screen grab of it because I believe that it is important to keep creating. It is important to you know, to keep creating. It is important to keep being a source of light, despite how hard it is to be that right now. It's important because it's what we got. All we got is human kindness and hope. And that's what we got, is just, we got to
Right.
hope that there are people there. There are more people out there who are good than there are who aren't. So I just wanted to
I
talk
truly
about
believe
that.
there is. I think that those evil, heartless entities are just unfortunately louder, not louder necessarily right now, but more emboldened, and unfortunately in high positions of power, therefore seem more prevalent. But I do, especially when you look at the count, like the protests and how many people are against this, I truly believe more people than not know what's happening is not right and is fucked up and disgusting and is not going to go down favorably in history like other certain regimes were not looked fondly upon in history. And like many historians and other people have said, and if you go, I highly encourage anyone who listens or watches or even just stumbles upon this to go watch foreign news and see what they think about what's happening here and how that sentiment is shared across the globe, not just by quote unquote enemies of the US, which is not, it's not even accurate for a lot of these places. A lot of people that were and are still technically, are allies to the US are saying the same things. The news is heavily censored over here now. So I highly recommend going and finding foreign sources and seeing what they're saying, because we are following historical lines that were done in, you know, not so great times against people that we used to say we hated and that we fought against for people's freedoms, and all of a sudden now we are becoming them. So it's dark times, but like you said, we have to keep creating and we have to keep fighting. And we're big fans of humanity here. Um, and we have to
Show them your shirt
stick
real
up for each
quickly.
other. Let me get up my boobs here. Hold on. Let me make sure my actual boobs aren't going to come out here. My Udi's trying to take it with him. It's
Big fan.
cold, but Doc, you got me this wonderful shirt that I love.
Yeah. So we're big fans of human rights here, and
Human rights, that's right.
I feel like, yes, this is a podcast meant to make people laugh, meant to help educate people on different cultures. That's what we embrace. We embrace different cultures. Yes, we may mispronounce words, we may not say things properly, but our intentions are to expose you to like what's out there, to the world, to the different cultures that I feel like it's important to understand that. So for being a podcast that focuses on, silly, it may be silly to have like cryptids and aliens and paranormal things and unexplained things and things that are strange, but we embrace it because it's a universal thing, and it keeps us connected. So sometimes I get discouraged.
And I think it's
sometimes I get discouraged
go ahead,
to
love.
continue with the podcast because, we're not where we wanted to be. One of our goals last year was to have 100 followers on Spotify. We never reached that goal, but we are at 58 followers on Spotify, and I appreciate those 58 people that have decided to give us a chance and give us a follow. And for those few that still listen to us on, like, every time the podcast gets released, I see the views, and I see that there's always, like, at least there's always these two people. I don't know who these two people are, but there's always these two people that I have seen or interacted with the podcast every time we release an episode. And I'm feeling discouraged because we're not growing as fast as we'd like. But at the same time, I feel like right now it's our ability to still continue to create and still continue to stay connected and still continue to educate ourselves and help other people get exposed to other things and other cultures. And so that's kind of what this is about. And hope you guys have enjoyed what we've produced. And I'm not planning any time to quit.
Yes.
And sometimes it just gets hard when you get
No.
discouraged. But then I keep
Yeah.
going, and that's all you can do. And for those of you guys that are listening, and those of you guys that come out and watch us during our live episodes, we really, really appreciate you guys. And um, we hope you guys enjoy what we present because we try and be educational, we try and be
It means a
fun,
lot. Yeah.
but we also try and be real. And right now, as much as I want to
Right.
keep this a lighthearted, fun, and easy podcast, I feel like right now using our voices is more important
It's
than
pertinent. It's
trying to
absolutely
make
necessary.
people feel comfortable and feel,
Yes.
like we're here to help entertain, we're here to make you smile, we're here to help you expose you to things that are weird, but we also want to remind you that out there is not great right now, and it's good to just keep your remind like just to remind people that it is important. We can't just keep escaping. It's something that we have to pay attention to. It's something that we have to fight. It's something we have to fight for. Otherwise, I won't be able to make podcast episodes. Misa won't be able to make podcast episodes. I might not even be able
Yeah.
to, we like I might be too scared to leave my house come time. So as dark as it is, we got to stay there for each other, and we hope to continue to make you
Yes.
guys content, but also we will have moments where we get real like this. We will have moments where we talk about stuff like this because it's important, and it's important for us to use our voice, whether or not people care to listen. It's important because to me, it's important, and I'd like to be on the right side of history when the time comes. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Yes.
So, that was like an
Well, and
important
that's
thing.
even and one, Daku, I'm very proud of you. Daku puts a lot into this. I want you guys to know that I am pretty much a backpack. Daku puts so much love and heart and dedication into this, and I love her so much, and I appreciate her so much for all the work she does. And even if we don't have that, the growth that you wanted to see, like being able to do this with you and having our guests and just our community in general, the ones we do have means, like you said, means so much to us. But even the smaller voices, like every voice is going to add up. And like you said, I want to be on the right side of history. I know we're on the right side of history. I know that what's going on is wrong. And what is the saying? The only way evil can triumph is good men stand by and do nothing. Something of that vein, something of that sort. Standing by, even if you think you have a small voice or you don't feel like you have power, standing up and saying something is better than standing by and being complacent as things happen. As scary
Um,
as it gets, as
time
I
out, time
mean,
out, time
because we
out,
never know when we're. Oh,
time out. Birdie is ready to come join us, so I just wanted to,
oh,
um, yeah. So it looks like she had to put something together for the baby, for the child, for the baby. So she had to go and take
for
care
the
of that.
baby,
She's just
baby.
waiting to be pulled in. So that's what she said. So I
Okay,
sent
hold
her a
on one
text
second.
message. So whenever she joins, I will switch to my screen so I can adjust everything again. But she's I think she's coming to join us when she does. But this is going to be the Ghoulish Bites political episode. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we've had some serious talks during the Ghoulish Bites here. Actually, one of them was one of our first really serious ones was also including Birdie, and
yeah,
we were talking about witches, and that was our
yep.
episode focusing on uh, witchcraft and witches, and we got to learn a lot about. There's my birdie. All right, you
There's
guys,
Birdie.
let me adjust everything real quickly now that we've got our birdie back. Hold on. Take a quick break, y'all. We're getting it set up. And then, Birdie, if you wanted to turn on your model, baby. Oh, there goes her model. She's already ahead of me. I don't even know why I'm instructing her to do anything. I'll shut up. I'm sorry, Bird. I'll shut up. It's fine. I'll shut up. I don't want to talk Sorry.
Oh, I don't hear Birdie. I see Birdie's mouth moving, but I don't hear the Birdie.
Wah-wah-wah.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah. We're wah-wah-wah-ing right now.
Ba-ba.
There's my
There we
birdie.
go. Everything's better. Woohoo!
Oh, Docu
Welcome
transformed.
back.
Her PNG transformed.
Oh
In
shit.
the non-goal.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'll fix it in a second, you guys.
So
I'm
many
still fixing.
cool PNGs though. Look at the variety.
I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out. Stressing out, you guys. Oh my goodness. Ah.
No stress. The Ghoulish Bites are mostly stress-free.
I have to remember to edit all this out because I'm just like so many adjustments. It's fine. Well, there we go. Here we go. How did they look, you guys? They look beautiful, don't they? They look fantastic. Yes, yes, yes.
Wunderbar.
Wonderful, wonderful. Wait, was it wonderful? I can't. Hold on.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. That's the one.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. There we go.
I know just a little too much German.
Oh, oh God. Oh God. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening here. Ah!
Suddenly I'm British. What setting did you
What is happening?
change?
See, what had happened was,
So much variety.
what had happened was, oh, there we go. What had happened was, I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right. Where is this? There we go. There we go. Fix it again. Fix it again. I'm gonna mark it real quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. All right, so we were just talking about some of Baba Vanga's predictions that we talked about during last year's episode. I think it was our January episode or a February episode, but we talked about Baba Vanga,
Yeah.
who was a seer who had 80% of her predictions come true, and she's predicted that there would be steel birds that the U.S. will be attacked with steel birds, and so she predicted the 9/11 attack. And she passed away in 1996, so a lot of her predictions were documented prior to her passing, and she has predictions that go all the way back to 2076, or forward to 2076, not back, forward. You know what? Time is an illusion. Okay, it's a
That's
figure
right.
eight. It's a figure eight.
Time is
Okay.
Time is soup.
So I say later, I mean future. It's the same. It's the same, you guys. It's the same. Same. It's just a figure eight that continues on and on and on. Okay. And so
And it sure is repeating itself.
yes, it is. History repeats itself all the time. So some of her a lot of her predictions didn't come through in 2025, but a lot of her predictions are aligning up with some of the other predictions from other people for 2026. So, and I mentioned last time that there is the human element of being able to create change, to create a situation that changes how the predictions go through, or changes the timeline of a prediction, or changes the effect of said prediction. So there's always the human element of it all. But what we were just discussing is that one of her predictions was that the last United States president, the last real president of the United States, would be the 44th president. And the 44th president was Obama. So that was her prediction. And then she also predicted that World War III would happen. And a lot of people are predicting that it would happen. And then on top of that, hello, Phoenix, welcome in.
Phoenix.
They also predicted that a lot of Western countries will be destroyed by this war and will cease to exist. So that was some of the predictions, and we were just talking about how certain things are feeling very accurate to her predictions based on how things are going in our current country, you know? So we got a little emotional, we got a little bit, but we also gotten to the point of talking about the importance of using our voice, despite, like, you know, we're here to make you guys laugh, we're here to entertain, but it's also important for us to utilize our voice when we can. And we just wanted to show that we're going to keep creating, because that's all we can do right now, is to help keep creating and to keep giving you guys something to look forward to, some kind of positive energy. And we hope we really do entertain you guys because we're here for that. We want to make sure that we can, make people smile and make this world a little more bearable. And I hope that we do that. Birdie, what is your current favorite snack?
Ooh, current favorite snack?
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. That's a toughie because I can't. My problem is with the way my mouth is. I can't have lots of snacks. I can't do gummies. I can't do like cookies or any like hard crunchy things because it fucks up my gums, gets in between the teeth, and then I have to go brush and floss, and the whole
And
problem.
don't you also have a sensitivity to texture? Like textures,
I do. I also have a
like
very bad sensitivity to
she,
texture. So
I
like,
took her. I took her on a date, and I took her to a cereal bar, and I felt really bad because me and her had a bowl of cereal, and after she told me she doesn't like the texture of cereal after a while because of the soggy mushiness, and that's when I learned that she had a
Right.
texture sensitivity, and I'm all like, oh man, you should have said something, but no, she just went with me to the cereal bar and had some cereal.
because I'm with you. That's why.
Polite. You need one of those cereal bowls that has the two different chambers.
No,
One for milk,
precisely.
one for cereal. You get a spoon.
Yeah.
Precisely. But I mean, first off, we need to go on another date a second time. We do. We should. We should. Friend date. Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Or date.
Also, so far my favorite snack. It's from Dairy Queen. It is a very specific blizzard that they have that is chocolate with it's chocolate ice cream with ribbons of chocolate fudge with a chocolate brownie core center.
Ooh.
And I
Oh,
always
that's
ask
cool.
for like extra fudge on top. And in my brain, I'm like, this is bad for me. It's just nonstop chocolate. But in my soul, where this little creature is just like, please feed me. I have to.
Chocolate.
I felt so bad because Birdie had to get like she went to the dentist, right, and she came over and sat with the fire pit and was hanging out with us, and we were making s'mores and she couldn't eat it, and I felt so bad because her mouth was still swollen, and so she wasn't allowed to eat anything solid for a
Right.
while, and she couldn't even like you couldn't use straws, right, because of the suction. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
so bad because she just saw me eating chocolate and she was just drooling because she wanted the chocolate so bad. And she's like, "Can I just have one?" I'm like, "You can't eat it." She's like, "I promise, I'll just let it melt. I just really want some chocolate."
Just let me suck on it.
and so I gave her just a little piece of the Hershey's bar, just like a small piece, and I gave it to her, and she just sat there and just like sat there happily sucking on her chocolate until it was gone.
There you go. Little compromise for the bird.
Look,
I know
may
I
be a
shouldn't have
dog.
done it, but I couldn't help it. She just looked so sad. She's just like, I just
Hey, it didn't make anything bad happen, so you know.
Every time. The puppy dog eyes win every time.
She's terrible, you guys. She's terrible. She manipulates me. Do you see this? Do you see this manipulation, you guys? Oh,
Is that even
man.
manipulation? I'm baby. I can't help it.
This is bullshit. I hate it. This is bullshit.
Gimme.
She's like, I'm baby. And I'm like, damn it, you're right. I'm like, damn it. Damn. But hello, Phoenix Slayer. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the podcast. So yeah, I was just talking about how I got these bubs, the Tutti Frutti flavored bubs, and everybody really enjoyed it, and I recommend it to everybody. And then Meso talked about some crystal candies that she really likes, and she sent me her brand, so I'm gonna buy it online later and have my own crystal candies.
My brand.
I'm gonna go to a Jack in the Box later and harass them for that for my favorite chicken sandwich that they finally brought back.
What is it?
It's called like the double deluxe chicken sandwich where it's 2 chicken patties, which are like the tender version, not like the crispy ones. 2 tender chicken patties topped with Swiss cheese on both patties and underneath the bottom one as well. So 3 pieces of Swiss cheese, 2 very tender pieces of chicken with tomato, lettuce, mayo, garlic mayonnaise, garlic mayo with a whole wheat bun. But I'm gonna ask them to change the bun out because the last time I had it, it got in my teeth and it hurt. And I normally don't get it with lettuce or tomato because those ruin every sandwich.
Yeah. Well, for Birdie, because texture is a thing. Lettuce
Right.
creates moisture, and moisture getting in the bread makes it super soggy and unappealing. I get it,
Right.
Birdie. I get it.
Iceberg lettuce is the least good lettuce, period.
Like, if I want roughage, just throw some peppers on my stuff. Like, I'll be fine with the peppers.
Bell peppers? Oh man, I love bell
When
peppers in
I-
sandwiches. Oh my goodness, do I love bell peppers in
I
sandwiches?
don't like peppers.
It's okay.
When I could have raw vegetables, I'm a spinach girl. I love spinach
hmm
for my greenery.
Hi, Popeye.
If I can replace anything that's lettuce with spinach, I'm about it.
Hi, Popeye. I see you. I see you. That's how you.
Oh, me spinach.
So, actually, it's interesting because one of my friends, she told me that one of the things that she learned is is it like in some parts of France, instead of having a bag of chips, people just walk around with a bag of spinach and eat them like chips. And so we were in college at the time. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. But she would walk because I would always be curious because she always had a bag of freaking spinach, like a bag of spinach every time we went to class. She would have a bag of spinach and just eat a bag of spinach. And I asked her, do you just really like spinach? And then she explained to me, she goes, oh, well, I really crave chips, but I don't like that they're like not the greatest for you. So when she learned that in France, the pretty girls ate spinach instead of chips, she kind of decided she would also eat spinach instead of chips and
Nah.
made that change.
I like spinach, but that is not the same. It is not the same as chips, dog.
Make spinach. You can make spinach chips. That's a thing.
That's true. But is it just like a raw bag of spinach? If it's crispy spinach, it's a little bit better.
No, it's a
But,
bag
like,
of
I feel like
spinach.
there's-
Like a bag, you buy the bags for the salad mix, and she would just
Yeah,
pop
so
it
it's just
open.
raw ass
She would
spinach.
just pop it open,
Oh, no.
unzip it,
Mm-mm.
and then she would just eat it. And then sometimes she would.
Unwashed?
That's what I literally was about to say. That's
Yeah.
crazy business.
She just walk around with spinach.
No, babe.
What?
Babe.
That's how you get
Don't
worms.
don't yuck other people's yums. Okay, just don't. She enjoyed it. She felt like she was making a healthy decision for herself. She was trying to get the sexy body, yada 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 yada. I'm not gonna judge her if that's what she's gonna do, and that's what she did. And
She
Look,
might
look,
from
I'm not
the
judging-
E. coli.
I'm not judging for the body yada yada. What I'm judging is that you're eating rabbit food like a rabbit. You should at least wash it.
Usagi is a very
At least
cute.
wash the pesticides
Usagi
off.
is cute, and she's Sailor Moon, so nothing wrong with bunny rabbits.
Well, my only issue with pre-bagged salads and stuff carry a lot of tummy
Mhm.
upsetty stuff, and I don't I'd be scared to get an very upset tummy on on the light side. But I will say I do like to not replace chips because it's kind of hard to get they don't give the same sensation
I love
necessarily.
chips.
But
I
seaweed,
can never.
Ooh, seaweed
Me
is
too.
fair.
That's what
but
I do.
seaweed kind of at least gives the same kind of
Crunch. It gives you the
more
crunch.
of that crunch.
It gives
And you
you
can get
the
some different
crunch.
flavors and stuff. Yeah.
My favorite is the
But just raw
wasabi flavored.
spinach,
Yeah. I'll eat wasabi. I'll eat the seaweed with the wasabi flavor. So I'll get the packets where it's wasabi and just eat the seaweed. But still, I want some chips. And lately, me and my sister have been in a chips and dip situation where we want I want blue corn tortillas, blue corn tortilla chips, and some
I love blue corn
sweet
tortillas.
salsa, like a mango-based salsa or something like that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I've been in a chip.
I do a lot of
eating
queso.
mood.
No,
I don't do that as much.
I've been
don't
doing a lot of
the
pork
cheese.
rinds though.
Oh, man.
Pork rinds are really, really good macros.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So I was raised
But
in
they're
the
really
Philippines.
crunchy.
I was raised in the Philippines, and pork rinds is a very common snack that we can buy in the streets. But
Right.
in the Philippines, when you buy pork rind chips, they have these little tiny triangle bags of vinegar. Then you can
Mhm.
like bite the top of the
Ooh.
bag, and then you can drop some like use that, and then drip a couple of pieces of vinegar on the pork rind and eat the pork rind with vinegar. Or you can just dump the whole thing inside the bag and just eat it that way. And that's how I learned how to eat pork rind chips, is through like a street vendor, and
Ooh,
I
that
would
actually
eat it
sounds
with
really good.
vinegar. So I
Mhm.
eat pork rind chips still to this day with vinegar. Like, and I like the vinegar, the salt and vinegar flavored
Interesting.
pork rind chips. Oh, whenever I see
Uh-huh.
those in the store, I really like those. Like the pork
My
rind and
favorite,
vinegar ones is
I
my
might have to
favorite.
try that. That sounds good.
Yeah,
my
pork
favorite
rinds
chip.
and vinegar, really good. What were you saying, Birdie?
My one of my biggest problems with chips is just due to the fact that like obviously teeth problems. Like I had a bag of chips during one of
Right.
the bio breaks, and like afterwards I was just like, oh, my mouth is torn up. I can't keep doing this. But what's funny is that there's one way that I can actively eat chips and like be happy with it, and that is in a bowl of nachos. Specifically, not like regular nachos. I'm talking because like everybody who makes nachos skimps out on the toppings. I'm sorry. You're gonna look at me, a big bag, and give me one tiny scoop of sour cream, one tiny scoop of beans, one tiny pump of cheese.
The
Nah, bro, turn that
disrespect.
into soup.
The disrespect.
Turn it into soup. I want to see more chili and cheese than I see chips.
Oh,
If I
Birdie.
can't,
See,
go ahead.
Go on, me. So
my husband especially thinks I'm gross because I don't like, see, I'm weird. I'm like very basic. I don't like chili and I don't want anything with my nachos except for cheese, but when I have the cheese, I'll put some chips in it and let them get kind of soggy, not too soggy, but kind of soggy. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'll take another chip and scrape that cheese off and then eat both of them.
Yes. No, that's
And then I'll
bad.
put more in to sit. Yes.
You're just adding more
It
nacho to
makes it a
your
little
nacho.
easier.
That's it's fact.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, "That's disgusting. Why are they soggy?" I was like, "Well, one, I kind of like I don't have the best teeth either,
Yeah.
so hard chips kind of do. They're
Soggy
kind of a
chips are the
bitch,
answer, bro.
and they just
no.
taste good. Like I like how they taste. I just like I
Okay.
like how they taste."
I discovered I like the same thing because we ordered Taco Bell, and we ordered it for delivery. And so while it was
Right.
being delivered, you've got like the heat causing like moisture to like, build up and drip all over it.
Right.
So it kind of like was a very moist environment. And so when I got it, like the chips were so like were soggy, and like I don't know what it is, but it was the best.
Mhm.
Like it was so good. And so every time I order
Right.
Taco Bell, I always get some nachos because I just really like to
Fact.
snack on the
Fact.
like
makes
the
me want
chips that's been
Doritos
sitting in the
Locos.
nacho. Oh man.
I
Ah,
am
I love Doritos Locos so
I'm so
much.
happy they brought back the potato and beefy the cheesy potato and beef grillers,
yes.
which when I was a
Ooh.
kid was my favorite. I would buy those things every day if I could. But specifically, it was
So,
the
Oh, she looks like she's
my
talking to
apologies.
her nephew.
oh, you're all right, love.
But like just recently I found out they brought it back. And so like literally like the other night I had the munchies bad. And I was just like, bro, let me see what's open. And Taco Bell was open, and I was just like, a Taco Bell open after
Mhm.
2 a.m. after 2 a.m. Yes, now is my chance. And so I got like two of the grillers, no beef, just cheese, potato, and extra cheese. And then I ended up getting
Ugh.
what was it? What was it? Oh yeah. I also got like the 10-piece nuggets. Because like those nuggets are tender. Like they're surprisingly tender for Taco Bell.
They have nuggets?
Yeah, they got nuggets now. They used to have
What the fuck?
Lately, I've been
what?
enjoying their nacho fries. Oh man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
put those nacho
Oh,
fries
I love their nacho fries.
down.
Mm.
Oh man.
I
But
love a seasoned fry.
Nacho fries are the bomb.
oh god, the seasoning that they use on them is so good.
My only
Man.
gripe with the
Good.
nacho fries, coming from a bitch who made them, why do they skimp out on the seasoning, bro? Just add more seasoning.
Right?
Just give
I
me a
feel
little
like you need
packet
to.
of seasoning in
Oh
the
man.
bag. I'll be happy. Also, quit skimming out. They give you that little tiny cup of cheese. They're like, yeah,
Oh.
this is one
Yeah, it's
large nacho fry. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
pisses me
We'll get
off.
maybe 5 fries out of that one thing, and you're gonna be taking half
We
a thing of
we need
fries.
more cheese
Gotta
and
order more
spices.
order. But literally, one of my favorite things I used to do when I was working at Taco Bell, and I still do this now, is that if I'm really feeling cheesy, I will I'll order a platter of nachos. No tomatoes, with sour cream, beef, and extra cheese. And I asked them specifically to add 3 pumps of cheese. I order the nacho fries on the side, and then I just put the nacho fries inside of the nachos. Like,
Nice.
you get enough cheese and enough chip. It's perfect.
I really want some nacho fries right now, dang it. Another thing that I celebrated that they brought back, because they took it away for a while, was the Mexican pizza. I don't know.
Oh,
I know a
yeah.
lot of people hate it, like think it's
I've never
gross.
been a fan.
I loved it. And so when they brought it back, I was so excited.
Well-
I told Ginger, I'm like, we're going to Taco Bell right freaking now, and I'm getting it. And I got my Mexican pizza.
I think it's just the tostada shell that a lot of people can't get around.
Oh, I kind of like
I
that
like
about
that
it.
part.
One thing I do
I
miss
don't
about
like all the toppings.
one thing I do miss from which you don't like the toppings on them? That's fair.
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm very basic. I usually just get cheese, meat, sour cream, more cheese.
You and Ginger would get along. You guys would get along because he is also very, very much has like a very picky palate, but it's a simple palate. Very simple.
Yeah.
Yes. Like not as many spices, not as many things. He also can't stand the texture of
Yeah.
certain things. Like he can't stand the texture of bell peppers or onions. So I can't really cook anything with bell
Yeah, I
peppers and
can't
onions
either.
because he can't stand the texture. You guys have this like same palate. I married the male version of you.
But I say I can't do beans either because beans, like I can't do beans.
I learned something new.
The texture.
I learned something new. So I hate beans. Like I absolutely hated beans growing up, and I refused to eat them because the texture was weird. And so my sister ordered something, and I ordered the same thing, and she made changes to hers, and she kept hers the same, and I gave mine and specified removing the beans, right? And so what they did is they duplicated her order and gave me her exact order. And I learned that I like the black beans. I don't like refried beans. I learned that I do not like. It's not that I don't like beans. I just don't like refried beans.
It's refried.
So,
refried beans are really intense texture wise. So
no. So after
there's 2 beans on this planet I'll eat. I will eat red bean paste, like in like snacks and stuff. But if I hit skin from the red bean, it stresses me out. And I will eat baked beans.
Yeah.
Only because they're sugary, and I am a cuckoo for fucking sugar.
Yeah. Man.
And the texture isn't like the same to me. I just started being able to eat peas if they're mixed into like a soup and stuff. Like if they're not by themselves. I can't eat just like peas. But like kidney beans, black beans, red beans, lima bean, can't do it. Can't fucking do it. Lima beans I can kind of do in the same concept as like a pea if it's in like a soup. Same thing with celery. I can't do raw celery. If it's cooked down into like a soup and like has that flavor absorbed and is really soft, doesn't bug me. Raw celery, I would rather drown. I don't like it. Like it stresses me out. Why is it hairy?
I like celery a lot. I like to dip my celery in hot sauce and eat it that way. Or the other way I like to eat celery is grabbing it and making cream cheese in the middle of the celery. So just filling it with cream cheese and eating it that way. I don't like the peanut butter, like the peanut butter celery combo.
Ants on a log.
There's
frogs on a log.
So I do, like for me, I like peanut butter and I like celery, and them together I don't like. I don't know because it makes the celery.
I've never gotten that.
I feel like it makes celery taste too too I don't know. The flavor of the celery with the peanut butter, it's too perfumey maybe. I don't know. It's just a combination. It's just, it
Right.
drives me
Fragrant.
insane. Yeah, the fragrance of the combination where I'm smelling the peanut butter and then I'm smelling the celery and them
Right.
together. Like they taste fine if I can't smell, but the fact that I can smell it and those two smells like disagree in my like brain, I don't like them together. It's hard for me to even try that. So I just stick with cream cheese or hot sauce for my celery.
So when I was in elementary, it was either preschool or elementary school. I remember this vividly for some reason, even though I don't remember most of the shit from when I was a kid. I remember I got in trouble because one of the snacks was frogs on a log. So celery, peanut butter, raisins. I fucking hate celery and I fucking hate raisins. So I would take the raisins off and I lick the peanut butter off and leave the rest. And they'd be like, "You have to eat it all." I'm like, "Fucking make me, dude. Fight
Yeah.
me, bro. I will bite you." And I did bite people. I used to get in trouble for biting a lot. So they just like kind of let it go, I guess, after a while. But I refused
So
to eat that shit. Like I would eat the peanut butter.
when I was a kid, mind you, I didn't know that I was allergic to peanuts, but I knew
Oh
that my
no.
cousin liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I could not stand the smell of peanut butter. So I would tell everybody who knew us, "Hey, I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't have what he's having." And for years, I told everybody I'm allergic to peanuts, and I didn't know I had an allergy. I was just bullshitting the entire time until I found out I was allergic to peanuts.
Allergic.
Maybe
Maybe
that
your
should
brain
have told
subconsciously knew.
you, your brain probably knew that you were allergic to it, and that's why it
Oh no.
made
It
Yeah,
you.
was like,
no.
"Hey, keep that the fuck away from me."
That's
And
why
the
you
best
didn't like
part
the
was,
smell of it. Like, you probably didn't like the smell of it because your brain was registering deadly to me. No, 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 deadly. No, no,
Don't touch
no.
me.
what makes it worse is that the way I found out was via accidental poisoning.
Oh no.
So it's actually a
Peanuts
really
are like
funny
really sneaky.
story. So basically, I was with a bunch of friends in what was essentially a old like theater, and we had like basically commandeered it because my friend was the owner's daughter or like granddaughter. So we commandeered the building and we're using it to play D&D. And they had a kitchen inside of the theater which used to help like which would hold snacks whenever the theater was in use. And my friend is just like, "Yeah, like somebody rented out the theater a while ago, but they left behind like a bunch of cookies. So if you guys want some of those, like these are still fresh, you can still have some." None of the cookies were labeled.
Are we still live on Twitch? Just a heads up. I'm just curious.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, I still see us.
Okay, okay. My counter stopped on
Mhm.
OBS. Like, the counter stopped at 3 hours and 26
Mm.
minutes. So,
OBS is doing
Uh-oh.
bullshit.
so I'm a little stressed out
Well, at
that
least
we're
you have it
losing.
on here, so you can always. Well, you can always download it at least from Twitch.
True.
Yes, I don't know if it's still recording, but it's on Twitch. So if it's not on OBS, I guess
Right.
it will show up on Twitch. But I was just making sure because I'm just like this, like
It's doing that thing again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what is going on? But sorry,
Back to the
continue.
story.
Continue. Sorry, I was just stressing for a second there.
Yeah, okay.
Continue.
So basically, my friends were just like, "Hey, here's some cookies. We don't know which one is which. We were told that they was snickerdoodle and peanut butter." Which, if you know anything about making peanut butter and snickerdoodle cookies, is that you crisscross the top of the cookie with a knife
Yes.
the same way you would for both cookies. And both
Mhm.
cookies look fundamentally the same. So I went over there and I was like, "Oh, heck yeah." And my friends are like, "Oh, yeah, like I got a snickerdoodle. Yeah, like I grabbed a peanut butter. I grabbed a snickerdoodle." I'm like, "Okay." And there was there's like 3 packets left. So I grabbed one, took a sniff, didn't smell anything. And I was like, "Okay." So it doesn't smell like cinnamon and also doesn't smell like peanuts. And I asked my friends and I was like, "Hey, can you like sniff this to make sure it's not peanuts for me?" And they're just like, well, it might be peanuts, but I can't really tell." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Fuck it, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit because I'm really fucking hungry." So I took a bite of the cookie, and my friends are like, "You're allergic to peanuts, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're just like, "You have an EpiPen, right?" And I'm like, "No." And they looked at me and they were just like, are you gonna be okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be good. Just if I start like struggling to breathe, just put me outside. I'll be fine.
Just put me out like a dog.
And so I just sat there and I'm like sitting in the bathroom because like I'd gone to the restroom. And all of a sudden I felt my throat start getting scratchy. And I'm like, oh God, I'm actually allergic.
Oh fuck.
That's
You know what I said about the thing about being fine?
it's actually
Maybe
real.
not.
It's actually real. It's actually really, really true. Dang,
But the
that
thing is,
sucks.
it was such a mild allergic reaction. Like mind you, I've had allergic reactions to
Right.
food in the past where like I've had the same symptoms of like my throat getting scratchy, getting a little bit hard to breathe. But I never thought it was with peanuts. Because it was always with watermelon. Because my family loves
Interesting.
watermelon in the summer. Most people do. And whenever my family would like cut into a watermelon for a barbecue, whole house fills with watermelon mist, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there like struggling to breathe, and I'm just like, mom, please stop making watermelon.
You're killing me, mother.
And then they're just like, nah, you're good. And I'm like, no, I'm not though.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
So, sorry, Meso, you said you used to bite. Let me tell you guys an embarrassing confession. This is a very embarrassing confession, by the way. When I was a baby, I apparently thought I was a dog. So I would crawl around with the dogs. I would crawl around, and my mom found me butt up in the air with my face deep down in a bag of dog food, and I was eating dog food.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so all she saw was, like, she went to the garage, and apparently she saw me all the way inside the bag with my tushy all the way up with my diaper, just up in the air while I was, like, just eating dog food. Oh, my goodness.
Protein.
Nah.
And then one of my babysitters...
The dogs are like, you seen this shit?
So I have, in the Philippines, I had a couple nannies, and one of them was friends, like, one of them like wanted to leave because she wanted to go out with her friends, and I didn't want her to leave, and I was really, really upset. No, it was my cousin. It wasn't even my nana. It was my cousin. So I wanted to hang out with my cousin because she came and visited from the United States, and so I wanted to hang out with her. And so she wanted to, like, go out somewhere, and then my other cousin Elaine, who was the other one, also wanted to go out with my cousin, right? And so I was so mad that they were trying to leave me that I ended up biting my cousin Elaine on the butt. And she never let me live it down. So every time she would visit, she'd be like, that's the one that bit me in the butt. And I'm like, yeah. So I just think it's funny.
That's the ass biter right there.
So me and Nisa were biters as well.
Cheek thief. Yep. I got kicked out at least, I think it was one or two different that I'm aware of, preschools for biting. I used to bite my brothers a lot. Well, specifically my older brother. I'd bite the shit out of him.
Ankle biters. No.
I didn't know how to process emotions. I just bit people.
I bite Tyler all the time. He knows, like, I bite his arm randomly. I'll bite his hand randomly. And sometimes he was not even paying attention. I'll just grab his hand, and then I'll just be like on his hand, and he'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah. I still have, it's still a bad habit.
I still get the urge, for sure. Like, when people reach their arms in front of me, I get the urge to bite them. I used to chew on a lot of stuff, too, like, especially wax. Like, anything wax related, I'd like to chew on.
Were you obsessed with the wax
I don't
candies?
know why.
The wax bottles? Did you eat those?
Yes. I used to eat the wax lips, wax bottles. A little bit.
Meso!
A little bit. To this day, I still chew on the Baby Bell wax containers. I don't eat them. Don't swallow them anymore, but I do chew on them. Vulgar's like, oh.
No, like, I play with it because after I unwrap it, I, like, warm it with my hands, and I kind of shape it into, like, a perfect little cube. Yeah. I try and make it into a perfect cube, and I don't know what it is, but I always bite it, and there's just something about the texture. Like the texture,
Satisfying.
it's a satisfying texture to bite into. So I get it. I didn't chew on it and swallow it, but I would just bite it. It's yeah.
The wax bottles, in my defense, I did not mean to swallow them, but I would chew them to such a degree to where they were just kind of falling apart so much. I also tried to chew candle wax as a kid. Anything wax, I just really like chewing on it. And my stepmom had one of those candles that you would that would melt like really big, like it was like a big wax pot. I would stick my hand in there and go like and like chew on my wax hand like a fucking psychopath. Even though it was scented, didn't taste great. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know. I don't think so, but here I am, wax free.
I wasn't a biter so much, but like I used to. There was a long time where I was just obsessed with chewing on bottle caps, like water bottle, like plastic bottle caps, and like I would just sit there and chew it for like an hour. And I remember like my dad would get pissed at me. He's like, "What are you chewing on?" I'm like, "A bottle cap," and he's like, "You'll die." And I'm like, "No,
You'll die.
I've done it like 20 times."
You'll die. Jesus Christ.
Like legitimately, that was
I
my
used
dad's
to even
excuse
bite
for, like,
myself.
if he didn't want me doing something, he'd be like, "You'll die doing it." And I'm just like, "What do you mean? What do you mean by that?"
Then you're gonna die.
Right here.
Stop it.
Right here. I also bite myself, and it's always like right here. Like this is where I bite it. Is like this spot right here is where I bite it. So
Okay, Ken Kaneki, calm down.
See, when I was a kid, I don't do that anymore. But when I was a kid, I used to bite my arms and like my hands when I get frustrated.
Yeah.
If no one was near me to bite them, I bite myself.
I get it. Me and like I
super
said,
normal.
Yeah, so many similarities.
Emotional regulation. Love that for me. Love that for us.
I know.
Look at us chewing bottle caps, chewing ourselves and others. Normal.
One thing
normal.
I did enjoy is we bought some honeycomb, and I've been chewing the wax with the honeycomb, and that one you can eat. So I swallow that one.
Yeah, you can.
Like, I do love eating honeycomb. I can only eat like a little bit, so I'll get like a little teaspoon and scoop a little teaspoon and just eat that. And then I chew on the wax, and then I just swallow it eventually. But I don't know. I just really like honeycomb. And the texture of biting into honeycomb is great, except for when you feel the stickiness right here. So when you bite, you can't, like, the stickiness can't touch. Otherwise, I am completely like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like it.
Valid.
I'm done now.
It's sticky. I don't like it.
I'm a gal who really enjoyed fudge for a long time.
I can't do fudge.
Like a nice, good fudge just to like gnaw into a brick. And it was funny because like my family would go to Bass Pro Shop for some reason, and they always and they always had like that little like candy area where they would make fresh fudge. And they had this one, and I'll never forget it. It was like an Oreo fudge where it was like chocolate and like white chocolate.
Ooh.
And I remember I walked out, and they give you like the little tiny little knife to like cut it and like pull out a piece and eat that, and cut it, pull out a piece, eat that.
Nah, give me the brick, but
I would just grab the brick, bite a chunk out of it, and just be chewing on that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man. All right, you guys.
Buddy.
Did we want to bring anything else up? We're coming into the 4-hour mark, so it's time to start wrapping it up. Anything you guys wanted to bring up or talk about in the last 4 minutes? Anything we want to expand on?
Nope. On the note of chewing on people and wax and bottle caps and fudge.
We needed it because
I think it's a pretty good topic to end
on. We needed it. Today's been a rough day, and
a little cheer up. Yeah.
One of our topics is very important, but also hard. Like, thank you for covering that, Birdie. I have never heard of the character, so it's nice that I was exposed to it. But it did already, like, I was already feeling sad and emotional today simply because of everything going on.
Yeah, I get you.
Right.
You know, what the media has and what is happening in our country has had me really, really down. And so that was just an extra topple on top of it, but it shows that it's important because it kind of also reflects on how important it is to actually see color. People that say, I don't see color, it's not helpful because you need to, because we are physically different, but inside we're the
I
same.
feel
but
like that's such.
you know what I mean? And to be aware
Yeah.
how people treat other people. It's
Yeah.
very important to be aware of
Absolutely,
that. So
yes.
even though it was a
And
hard
it's easy
topic,
to say I don't see color when you're like a white person. You know what I mean? Because yeah, of course you're gonna say that because it doesn't fucking affect you.
Mm-hmm.
so it was
Well,
really
that's it.
important to have that. So I like
Yeah.
that we went from
Mhm.
something bright and light like Elf on the Shelf to something a little more spiritual like Imbuck. And then after that we covered I'm just gonna say it, Santa
Yes.
Pete, Santa Pete, and then we covered the Yule Man, which is SCP-466666, with the very interesting doll. So we hope you enjoyed all the topics, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank
you
you
guys for joining us.
again,
Thank you,
Birdie. Yes, thank you again, Birdie, for that. Maybe one of our spooky slumber parties we each cover an SCP or something like that. Maybe we can get John in the mix too if he's
Ooh.
interested in some SCPs and just do an
That'd
SCP
be
spooky
cool.
slumber party. I think that'd be fun.
Yes.
We could
Yeah.
do that.
I think that'd be fun too.
I also
Yeah.
have like ARG monsters we could talk about.
Oh, okay, there we
Ooh.
go.
Yes.
So let's go ahead. Let's put that in the schedule as something that we plan to do because all of our spooky slumber parties are published. Spotify has all 7 spooky slumber parties, I think, as of today, maybe tomorrow. And then YouTube has everything tomorrow. So YouTube, and like I said, if you just wanted to binge watch the spooky slumber party, there's only 7 episodes. That's on YouTube. I put it in its own playlist, so it's not with the Thick and Spooky Ghouls podcasts and Ghoulish Bites. We put them in their own category so you can watch them separately by themselves. Let's go ahead and wrap everything up. Let's go ahead and go into our closing screen right over here. This is the Thick and Spooky Ghouls crew. We've got myself and Meso as the host of the show. And then we've got the Spooky Ghouls crew. We've got the amazing Grim Birdie, who has decided to join us as of last year, and we're really thankful. She's a wonderful addition to the crew. And of course, we've got Sassy Squatch, who is always there, always supportive, and I appreciate Sassy. And he also has his own podcast, which is the Cryptid Book Club. So, and then our theme song, the one that you hear in the beginning and in between our breaks, was composed and written by Gabe Bosco. He's wonderful. I've gotten to play Fortnite with him a couple times, and yeah, he's really, really awesome. So this is the Thick and Spooky Ghouls crew. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining us. We do have a special raid message for the podcast, which is Pod Raid. If you wanted to go ahead and copy and paste that message, let's go ahead and find a target to bring this raid to. Show that person some love.
Oh, we gotta do our outro.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
We can't forget the best part.
No, we cannot.
E-break,
No.
e-break.
No, we cannot. But let's find a target first. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Maybe we'll take it to... Yeah, she is playing some Marvel Rivals. I haven't... Oh, no, she's playing some Overwatch, actually. I haven't rated her in a long time. Her name is Cap Queen. She's fantastic. So, yeah, go ahead and copy and paste that message. We're going to take it over to Cap Queen, show her some love. We're going to do our outro before we go and do anything else. So, Birdie, you should be used to this by now. Are you ready? All right, so
Yes,
I say the first part, Birdie says the next part, and then Meso closes us out. So are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes.
We'll stay thick.
And
You stay spooky.